I said this to Sam at a dinner with Dave Rubin right before Trump took over. I said, Sam, if you don't take a different approach to Trump, he's going to blow out your circuits. He said, what do you mean? I said, well, for every ambiguous thing that you can't resolve with Trump, raise 2 to that power. So if he puts 3 ambiguities in a series, you have 2 to the 3rd possibilities of what could be true. That's 8. He can create a decision tree that explodes faster than you, Sam Harris, can think, right? There's no way you can get to 2 to the 4th possibilities on a decision tree. And Sam, I don't think he understood the perspective. And so what happened was we were all swimming in this world where nobody could tell which end was up. Nobody can resolve anything. And I think a lot of this has to do—
I'm not sure I understand what you were just saying there.
Okay.
This decision tree thing that Sam, he was going to blow. Explain that.
So let's imagine, for example, that I'm staying at a local hotel.
Okay.
And you don't know whether I'm staying at the Hyatt or the Four Seasons.
Okay.
And you also can't figure out whether I'm leaving at 1 o'clock or at 2 o'clock. And you don't know whether I'm going to be arriving by a white Prius or a black Escalade. You now have too many possibilities as to, well, what's the drive time for those 2 hotels is different. I don't know which car I'm looking for. There are 8 possibilities now of what could actually be happening because those are all independent.
Right.
When Trump created ambiguities, or now the Biden group is creating ambiguities by not telling us what's actually going on, you don't know how serious this East Palestine, Ohio spill is. Is this something that's going to burn off pretty easily, or is this getting into the corn crop that's going to be found in all processed food? I don't know. I don't know how much.
It's a very good question.
Right. Okay. So just every day you're being assaulted by completely unnecessary ambiguities. And you know, this is—
But why then the Trump thing? Why would his derangement towards Trump?
Well, because
Trump circuits.
Sam made one terrible call with Trump. He said that he was the evil Chauncey Gardner, like a simpleton, like Mr. Magoo, just happens to wander into the Oval Office as the first president with 0 government experience, including the armed services. Bullshit. Trump may be a savant, but he was brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. If you do not give that devil its due, you're toast.
Yeah, it's silly to say that he's dumb because he's different. He says some dumb stuff sometimes, but oftentimes he's talking off the top of his head.
Oh, I don't even—
Like maybe use some bleach, clean it out. Remember that?
Exactly.
Use some. But meanwhile, one of the things that he said about using light,
right?
Actually, they came up with a process of doing that. That was an actual procedure that they would use where they use ultraviolet light inside a person's lungs and kill the COVID virus. This was like a concept that they were actually putting forth as being possible. So what he said, even though it sounded ridiculous,
right,
like, get light into the body, it actually was right.
But that's the thing. So then a bunch of people said, okay,
right,
I'm going to put a minus sign in front of Trump. Everything that he says is just wrong. Right?
You can't do that.
Well, they do this to Alex Jones. They do this to James O'Keefe, and they'll do it to you and me.
They've definitely done it to me. They've definitely done it to you, too. It's a thing that people do. Look, just because someone, look, I say dumb things all the time, constantly. My kids make fun of me.
I never do.
I am always saying dumb things because I talk sometimes before I totally think. But then I go, oh, wait a minute, that doesn't make sense. And then I'll correct it. Like, I'm trying not to be married to my thoughts. There's a real problem.
You're great at this, by the way.
Well, there's a real problem. Well, because I recognize my fucking shortcomings.
Me too.
You know, I know that I'm scattered, okay, because I do a lot of different things, and I'm thinking about things that are totally unnecessary, like professional pool matches. Like, I think about that all the time. Like, how did he get positioned on that 6-ball? That's crazy. And I'll think about that when I'm driving my car. So, like, I'm a scatterbrain in a lot of ways. So sometimes when I'm talking, I'm there, but I'm not like fully formed in these thoughts. I'm just trying to talk them out in real time.
Right.
And you get clumsy with that. And when you concentrate on something, you get really good at it. And if you concentrate on something and trying to improve on something, whether it's playing chess or whether it is business, you get really good at it. And in the meanwhile, you might not be good at interpersonal relationships. You might not be good at the way you communicate with people. You might not be good at, but you have some weird thing that you're doing that seems to be successful, and you're putting all your energy into that. That's what he's doing. That's what he's always done. What he's always done is like these business deals and making money and putting a fucking giant hotel with his name on it. Whoa! Like that's what he thinks about. And he's really good
strategic.
at that shit.
Anyway, I would say he's tactical in the
Yes.
extreme.
You can't say he's not smart. It's just like he's just not Sam Harris. He's not capable of those kind of eloquent speeches and conversations off the cuff like that, which is a totally different skill.
Yeah, but if you looked at his tweets, for example, back in the day, there was so much formula in those tweets. I started coming up with like a template. He had 5 different tweets.
Yeah.
And Sam just would not let go of the idea that he's a dum-dum. And that was super expensive in the long run.
But I think it's because Sam knows that if you get in a debate with that guy, he could trounce him. Part of it is that
You think
yes,
Sam could trounce him?
If they got in debate about religion, if they got in debate about certain things that Sam is like neuroscience, certain things that Sam is very educated in. He's so good at debates. It's like being a black belt that's used to tapping people all the time. And then you see this guy he's winning debates against people because he's calling them like, what does he call, Lion Ted, and he gives people nicknames.
Right.
And I think if I was Sam and I was as good at debate as Sam is, I would go, I can fuck this guy up.
Sam doesn't know what's coming to him if that's true, because there was a guy named Max Bleacher.
I'm sorry, Sam, drag you into this.
Who was a Los Angeles attorney who had a crazy idea. He said, "I'm going to try really complex antitrust cases in front of juries." You're like, the jury's not going to be able to follow that. He's like, exactly. I'm going to speak simply. Like, one way to win one of these arguments is just say, the problem is the nuclear family. Right? And every single Democrat will say, you mean nuclear, and then you've lost. Because when you correct somebody who's saying nuclear, or like, okay, it's nuclear, egghead, you lose.
Nuclear is a way to say it too.
It is now. So but
that's how George W. Bush always said it, and everybody's like, hey, what the fuck? Dennis Miller had a bit about it.
But it wins, right?
Yeah.
So this is why if you sit down with one of these, like if you and I are at the beach, right, and we've got the world's greatest beach volleyball team on one side and the world's greatest CPAC taekwondo team on the other side, it's a ball, it's a net, and it's three dudes, okay?
Okay.
Who wins?
The people that are better?
Nope.
Who?
Depends who the ref is. If the ref thinks it's volleyball, then the volleyball team will win. And if the ref thinks it's CPAC taekwondo, the CPAC taekwondo team will. It's the same